Hello my wonderful people of the internet, and welcome back to Shining Force 2. Now, when we ended last time, guys, we had been sent out on a quest to go and find a man named Howl, however you want to pronounce it. So, without further ado, let's go and do just that. Now this does mean that something for the first time in this game, we actually get to leave the town. But before we do that, there's actually one more thing we need to do. See this lovely weapon shop? Well, it is now open! Yay, give me items. What we got? Okay, so we can buy a short sword, a short spear, a short axe, a wooden rod, which Sarah already has, and a short knife. Now, without giving too much away, the axe and the knife are actually weapons belonging to people who we will meet soon enough. For now, the main things that we do want are the short sword and the short spear. Wow, words. Which are for Chester and Rage. Now, one thing that I'm actually going to have to do before I can buy the sword, though, I need to give... Oh, I've run out of space already. Okay, how about I just sell my wooden sword, because I don't need it. Yeah. So... And I may as well, yeah, I may as well sell Chester's beloved wooden stick. Because hey, why not? Okay, let's buy the sword. The sword. Why can I not say short today? Like, yeah. Take it, Ray. And yes, we will equip that. Cool. So yeah, the first shop is like a weapon shop for your standard weapons. The second shop, if I remember rightly, is an item shop. Yeah, so we can buy like herbs, healing seeds, antidotes, and angel wings. Not that we really need to so much. As the game progresses, you'll kind of understand that. Here you are. I've been waiting. A soldier said you went into the castle. Is that true? Oh, I missed it. I would have woken up early if I'd known that. And so I came to meet you here, Rage. You're going to yield, right? Under the king's orders? Cool. Of course I'm going to. Hey, and Jahar the War has joined the force. War, I'm assuming being warrior? I don't know what the actual abbreviations mean for a lot of the characters. A lot of them we can guess. I did kind of cover this a little bit last episode, but as we go through I will kind of be guessing what they are. Let's go. Cool. Let's have a look at Jahar. Jahar. Okay, no magic. Jahar has the short axe. Hey, I just told you about that in the weapon shop. An attack of 14, defense of 7, agility of 4, and a movement range of 5. So yeah, as you can see, Jahar hits heavy, but to be honest, can't really move that far. Okay, let's go. Oh, and we're straight into a battle. Lovely. In fact, let's have a look. What enemies have we got this time? So, new enemies gracing our screens. We do have the Ooze, which has an attack of 11, HP of 9, defense of 6, agility of 5, and a movement speed of 4. Some more oozes. And yeah, a huge rat. I nearly said a giant rat, but no, it is a huge rat, which has a HP of 10, it has a movement of 6, agility 7, defense of 8, and an attack of 12. So yeah, it's kind of a pretty standard growth curve. And as I promised, there you go, there's your map so you can see what we're up against. The battle is 6v4. So let's get on with it. Now, as this game progresses, one thing that you will steadily notice is just how outnumbered you get in these battles. Like, I can kind of get why, because you do get powerful, but not necessarily that overpowered. But yeah, sometimes just the numbers you have to face can be kind of ridiculous. Okay, Chester. Now that you got the spear, you can actually attack over 2 spaces, so you go after that ooze. Yeah, look at that. 2 damage. Ooh, and Chester increased level 4 on that. See, that's what we like. I mean, this huge rat is gonna like... Okay, it's only 2 damage. I'm not going to worry too much about 2 damage. So the plan is I'm going to send Rage and Sarah to deal with that ooze up north, and Chester and Jaha to deal with the ooze and the rat south. And then they can kind of meet up and take on the last 2 opponents. I forgot Jaha is only level 1. Like, that's kind of sad. See, if I wasn't doing a recording playthrough, I'll be perfectly honest with you, one of the things I would probably end up doing is I would probably end up taking the battle to grind. I would grind Jaha up to probably the same level as the rest of the party. But it's not a necessity, so I'll be perfectly honest with you, I'm not going to do it. Oh, it's Chester who needs healing. Heal, Chester, heal! Now you may have also noticed that depending on the character's kind of class, so to speak, their stats do change accordingly, like they do grow according to their class, like each one has a preference of the way it grows. However, it's not true that every class, like if you get more than one character of the same class, that is not exactly the case for everyone. It's kind of, the character, although their class focuses them one way, like not every single member of every single class will have the same kind of stats. For instance, Chester, well, the way Chester works is he's your bog standard, you know, he's pretty good all-rounder. But to be honest, Chester's defense only gets good if you kind of build him one way later on. Whereas some knights are focused on speed, etc. I hope that all made sense to you, because to be honest, it didn't make a lot of sense to me. Hopefully you guys got the gist of what I was talking about. But yeah, not every character is born equally, let's just say. I kind of don't want to attack so much with Chester here. I do kind of want to let Jaha get the experience a little bit. So what we'll do is we'll kind of use Rage to soften everyone up a little bit. Except this ooze needs to die like now. And yeah, we'll let Jaha do like the killing, the finishing blows, just to get the extra experience really. There we go, level 2. And hopefully doing things that way, hopefully we can get Jaha to level 3 at the end of this battle. Oh, if not, Lendy. That could be fun. Okay, full health ooze. Go, Chester. There we go. Although sometimes doing this you do have to be careful. Because I know right now it seems like every character is like a one attack and go. But there are other things that characters sometimes do in battle. And sometimes they will have a second attack. Sometimes enemies will counter attack. And the same is true if an enemy attacks you. Sometimes the enemy will also counter-attack you, so it's something to bear in mind. One other thing I actually haven't talked about yet is you may have noticed as I am kind of moving around like this, you'll see on the top left it has something that's a land effect. That obviously it's just based on the terrain, and it affects the move speed. So the higher that number, the less you're going to be able to move. I don't know if you just saw that little ooze. Oh, there you go. It shows the Chester moving into like the foresty area, land effect 30%. So it will actually make it so he can't move as far as he would otherwise. Okay. But then again, there are also some classes in this game and some characters who move differently on land effect compared with some other characters. So yeah, there's a lot to take in. Cool on Chester. Okay, I'm actually going to keep Rage safe because Rage needs a heal, like big time. There we go. Lovely. Heal me. Yeah, if Chester gets hit, can deal with that. I mean, if you look right now, I mean, I think Chester has the highest defense right now. Let me just double check. Oh Yeah, Chester does. But it does thin out a bit if you don't take it the right way. Okay, let's attack that ooze. That's just a personal choice, just because when you start leveling up, last episode I mentioned briefly about how experience changes depending on what level you are. And obviously that varies from monster as well, like every monster has a different amount of experience it will give you. But eventually there's some monsters which, once you kind of go above a certain level, they will only give you one experience. And I know personally that the giant rat actually gives out more experience than these. Okay, we're going to back off. This is Jahan's fight now, and hopefully doing this right. Okay, we still got a 49. Hopefully doing this, if we've done this right, Jahan should be level 4 just the same. Well, once he's killed a huge rat anyway. Go, Jahan! There we go. Hey, there we go. See, I told you guys. Did it. Okay, let's actually go explore the map a little bit before we go too far. So up the north, we have another castle, one of which we cannot yet enter. And if we go down south, once we get there, obviously there's our kingdom, the old Granseal. If we go down south, there's actually a little cave down here. Now, one thing I didn't show in this playthrough, before the opening titles, there was actually a little movie, which I'm not going to talk about just yet because it kind of has a little spoiler territory. But once we get to the relevant place, I will kind of explain to you what was in that movie. Oh, what do we get? Ooh, power water. Nice. For those of you that don't know, power water is an item. It does something very nice. It basically increases the base stat for attack on a character. And to be honest, even though he's already the strongest character, I am just going to give it straight to rage. Hey, three boost in our attack bar, man. That's pretty nice. In fact, you know what? I can kind of tell you what happened in that cutscene without too many spoilers. Basically, some thieves broke into this little place. They came in, they looked around, they couldn't find anywhere to go. They came and they managed to get into this room here. And in this little room, there were 2 jewels sat in that little pedestal there. And they stole them. And it unleashed a great evil. The first of which we saw was the opening of the tower where the gizmo that possessed the king and is now fleeing came from. So yeah, you know, nice light-hearted stuff. Anyway, now let's get back to where we were going. We were heading to Yield. Sure, this is Yield. Welcome to Yield. It's definitely Yield. Well, what do we have in Yield? What do we got? Ooh, a healing seed. Nice. Now, one of the things you can actually end up doing very quickly in this game is you can fill up your inventory so easily. And this village is peaceful but boring. I'm tired of living in such a rustic small village. Hello, chicken. I mean, I'm guessing the second one's going to say the same thing. Oh, it's a hen. Sorry. That's my hand. Don't torment her. Man, if this was Link, he'd be kicking them and throwing them. May I help you? Oh, hi, kids. Paul? Yes, I know him. He's famous, and he's kind of a screwball. He lives northwest of this village. You can't miss him. There are no soldiers, no rules, and no noise here. I don't understand those who want to leave this town. Young people nowadays don't know the value of peace. Oh, look, it's our mother again. War is not fun, but they think it is. Rage investigated. An old piano. Well, I couldn't tell that just from looking at it, so... Oh, look, it's our mother again. Anybody who's watching this, will you please take account of how many times we see our mother? Are you from Gallum too? No? Many Gallum soldiers ask me where Hall is. Hall. Why is he so important? He's just an old man. Indeed. I once travelled to Gallum and saw Mr. Lemon there. Mr. Lemon is the leader of the Gallum army, but he is a very kind man. I'm a big fan of Mr. Lemon. He's so cute. Mr. Lemon. Oh, you came from Granseal. My son is working in Granseal. Do you know him? Nope. I can't say I do. Nope. It's so easy to hit that menu button. The soldiers are so cool. The hats need armor. Are we wearing armor? I don't think we are. I don't think we are, mate. Oh, okay. By the way, I haven't actually shown you this yet. These are the priests. Priests let you do very important things. First of all, you can raise the dead. Your soldiers who get knocked out, you can raise them. You can also cure ailments, so if you have a poison status or any other status, you can cure them here. And this is something else you can do. You can promote your classes, but more on that as we get to it. And you can also save your game. This is where you save your game. For those of you that don't know, we may as well have a save as we're here. And I will have a sip of my tea. Yes, I will continue my adventure, thank you. Get out of my way, cat. Ow. What can I do for you? Oh, you would like to see my master? I'm studying at his house. Please follow me. Raids decided to follow Kazin. Now, I must tell you guys, for the longest time, I thought Kazin was a girl. This is mainly because when I was younger and played this game, I didn't read a lot of the text properly. I kind of skimmed over things. And yeah, I missed all the references to him being a guy. And I thought he was a girl for the longest time. So Hal lives just outside of this village. Cool. Hal is eccentric. He seldom comes to this village. Shh, keep this a secret. I like the boy who is always with him. Yeah, I missed that. Okay, don't judge me. Oh, hello, epileptic warning. Oh, we're in another battle. Okay, first of all, let's see. Okay, we've got 6 enemies again. Let's see, we've got our roos, we've got our rats. Roos, rats. And ooh, new enemy for you guys. We have the huge bat, which has no magic, HP of 11, attack of 15, defense of 8, agility of 8, and yeah, movement of 6. Okay, without further ado, let's just get on with this battle. Okay, Chester, you may as well take an early shot of this ooze. Give me experience, you ooze. Yeah, this kind of also shows you guys a little bit of what I was talking about, the land effect. You can probably see like how much we can't move as far as we did before. Anybody who's playing strategy games, the likes of Fire Emblem, will kind of know how land effect works in those sorts of games, and it's basically the same principles. Not you, Chester. These rats really don't like Chester. They really don't like him. I'm sorry guys if you can hear my phone. Anybody who comes to my live streams will know that's a common thing though. Hey Rage, get out there. Chester, that's yeah, you can take an early shot at this rat. They don't like you, so you just fight back, okay buddy? You gotta get all these hits in there. Can Sarah still do damage? I know she could in the first battle, but she was probably the only one, well, she was the only one who didn't get a weapon. She still levels up. Love it. Absolutely love it. I mean, Sarah's role is to be a healer, but man, as I briefly mentioned last episode, I did have the experience where I broke her one time. And basically on that first battle, her healing, I spent the time and made her a promoted character right from the start of the game. And my god, it was wonderful. She just kind of tore through everybody. It was, honestly, it was amazing. Maybe when we finish the playthrough, I will show you that that can be achieved. I will obviously speed up the footage for your sanity, but I don't know. If you guys want me to show you that that can actually be done, I do not mind showing you. Okay, I'm not going to heal yet. Like, this is the point now where, not so much now, but it's kind of where I started to actually thinking about when to heal effectively rather than just wasting it. Like, one of the only times I will waste the heal is if I'm planning to grind. And to be honest, there's only 2 points in this game where a grind is recommended. The first being the very first battle, getting them extra couple of levels, which is what you guys saw. Well, you didn't see it, I skipped over it, but you guys kind of saw it. And the second being quite a bit later on. I'll tell you when we get there though. And the reason why you grind there as well. But we're a few episodes away from that yet, so do not panic. There will be plenty of time for you. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button. Sarah, you meant to heal? You were meant to heal, you fool. Not that we're much. Much of a threat right now. Alright, let's put Chester here so Sarah can get to him. Go, Jahal. Jahal seems like such a weird name. Like, I wonder sometimes if I am just pronouncing it wrong or it is just a weird name. If you guys know, please let me know, because I am unstuck. Right, okay, I know we get stuck on 40%, not perfect, but we will do. Okay, I can actually start wasting Sarah's heal a bit now. We've only got 2 enemies to go. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, here's a guessing game for you in the chat. In the chat, oh my god, I've done it again. That's 2 episodes in a row now. In the comments. And you can tell I'm used to live streaming. Yeah, here's a lovely competition for you in the comments. How many episodes do you think we're going to go before I lose a battle? Because it will probably happen at some point. Maybe not, well, I was going to say maybe not intentionally, but of course it would not be intentional. But sometimes if like the hero rage gets surrounded, yeah, it can become very easy to lose very quickly. Okay, what level is everyone? Okay, 5. Okay, we're all level 5. Go, Rage! Take down the rat. Hey, level 6, nice. I do feel a bit OP, but hey, what you gonna do? Okay, Chester, take out that ooze. Although you probably won't. Yeah, I'm gonna say you wouldn't finish it anyway. Never mind. Rage, hang about. Come on, Jaha, you can do it. It's only got 2 HP, right? Nice. Hey, another battle. See, you're flying, guys. I bet you thought last episode we were only going to get 1 battle per episode. No, that is not always going to be the case. This is Hall's house. Sir Hall, Granseal friends are here. Strange. There's no answer. Has he gone somewhere? Well, why don't you wait for him inside? Sure thing. Uh-oh. Who are you? Oh, Sir Hall. Right, I'm sorry, I've got to start off. It's a very serious moment, right? But every time I look at Sir Hall's sprite, I think I'm looking at a weird giant nose. That's not just me, right? Whoops, you came back early. You did... What did you do to Sir Hall? Uh-oh, spaghetti. Oh, Granseal. Sir, you're alive. It's no use running after them. Are you okay, sir? Why did they do such a cruel thing?
They were gallant soldiers. They demanded my notes on Granseal. They suddenly snatched at them and...
Epic dialogue.
Who is it? What did he say?
He's Rage from Granseal. He said the Granseal is opened, and a serious disaster took place. He came to see you for more information.
What? The door opened? Who broke the ancient seal?
Oh, calm down, sir. Why are you so excited?
Cousin, listen to me carefully. Grand's Island is lost. That tower is the sacred seal that confined the terrible devil. 2 jewels were installed too.
Stop talking, or you'll die.
I'm almost dead anyway. Cousin, look for the jewels to seal the ancient.
Sir Hall, don't leave me alone. Oh no. Sir Hall has passed away. I'm going to seal the tower. It's Sir Hall's last wish. Rage, please. His wish is related to your mission, right? Can you go with me and seal the tower? With that, Kazin the Mage has joined the force. I mean, we don't need to guess what Kazin's title is. It's a mage, which stands for mage. Now, let's go to the ancient shrine. Okay. But first, we're going to loot a dead man's house. What do we get? An antidote? Is that all you had? What else do we get? And a healing drop. Okay then, let's take a look. That's not a good place to stand. Let's take a look at Kazin. Our newest addition to the team. So Kazin the Mage is level 4 with HP and MP of 13, attack of 8, defense of 7, agility of 10, and a move speed of 5. And of course is equipped with the magic of Blaze, a nice fire type spell. And has a wooden rod as well, but hey. That's fine, we can just glance over that a little bit. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's something in this well. Nope, it's just a deep and dirty well. Okay, now I know I said I wasn't going to use this much, but I am going to use my quick save feature here. Because we have run out of time, folks, this is going to be the end of today's episode. Let me know what you thought, and as usual, if you have enjoyed the video today, please hit that thumbs up button. And yes, join me tomorrow when we find out what is going to happen in the story. So, until then, take care, and of course, bye!